Hey, what's up? So I want to do another fragrance impression, of course. Um, so I just got two new fragrances yesterday. One of them was to refill one of the fragrances that I kind of ran out of, which is so I got these two. The Zaro Porom, probably my favorite fragrance. This scent just smells awesome. And this is the one I got actually, Drakkar Noir. I've smelled this before. I've never owned a bottle actually, but my brother did one time, and when he moved, I, he asked me if I wanted anything or something, right? And I said, "Oh, I'll just take that Drakkar Noir." He's like, "Do you really want that?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I do." But then it came to find out, like, I wore it when I sprayed it on and walked home along the railroad tracks at night. And it smelled really good, like leather, all that type of stuff which you get out of this. But then further times using it, it was really stale. So I think I just threw it away actually. But so now I got now I got these two. I'm pretty happy about getting this because I love this fragrance. I've probably gone through like 5 bottles of this so far. This is either my 5th or my 6th bottle, I think, actually. I started out with a huge one, and then I got like maybe this is the fifth one, and then I got like a couple of these ones. So there's that. But so the one of the fragrance I want to kind of give an impression on today is Drakkar Noir. I sprayed a little bit on this morning, and I kind of like it. I've smelled it before at the stores and stuff, and one time I kind of liked it, like I was wearing Kuros, and I think I liked Kuros more. I probably do actually like Kuros more than this, but because it's more musky. This is a pretty spicy kind of scent, but it does just kind of smell pretty good. I think I only paid like $23 for this on like Fragrance Net or Perfume Spot or one of those things. Here's the bottle. I'm pretty sure everybody in the world has seen this. Um, Drakkar Noir. I think my dad actually used to wear this. Like, this was his favorite scent. He told me that one time. And, but so I've smelled this, a bunch of times. But it's kind of actually pretty good. It's kind of like quite a spicy. Actually, almost smells a little bit soapiness on it. Like, oh, that's this thing here. It smells almost like a little bit of soapiness, like a dish soap, dish detergent soap, but with a ton of like spicy, like really spicy notes in it. I think there's like pine, and it's probably like really mossy, I would say, if that's what moss smells like. It's extremely kind of rough, actually, I think. There is a spiciness factor, but so anyways, I'm gonna spray some on them. Again, here's the sprayer. Yeah, so the sprayer is it's kind of like a little poof. You don't really get a ton on you, I don't think. Like if I spray it once, I mean, it doesn't really smell strong once you first spray it. It doesn't smell strong at all right now, for example. But, you know, don't spray any more on and give it about 10 minutes because this fragrance gets strong. It's pretty strong fragrance and it lasts quite a while too. So that's one thing I'd say. Like I did it probably this morning or something, or last night when I tried it out again. I just sprayed it and didn't smell too very strong really, so then I sprayed it again, and I think I even sprayed it maybe one more time, and then it got like quite strong. It just kind of lasts. It was the same thing this morning. I sprayed it once, and then I actually did 2 sprays, I think. But but mostly, um, I'm not sure. It's like I've smelled this before at um, Target, I think, one time, and it had a really awesome mint note. It smelled like a sort of shaving cream. You had that spiciness, the leatheriness, and then a minty shaving cream came in. It smelled awesome. And then I think I had a sample of it one time. And I wore it on the like sprayed it after work and wore it on the bus ride home, and it smelled kind of the same way that shaving cream, sort of mintiness. And then you know, it would be the dustiness, the leather. I'm starting to get the mint, I think, right now. It's kind of starts out kind of light, and then like you smell a little bit of the spiciness, and then now it's like a mint or a shaving foam type of things coming in. It smells pretty good, doesn't it? It actually doesn't smell spicy at this stage. It's kind of like a buttery, minty sort of shaving cream thing or something. But yeah. So I mean, it's pretty good. I guess it's a fougere, so it probably has a lot of lavender in it. And I guess it does. Mostly I smell quite a lot of spice in this, but anyways, when I was wearing it, on the bus ride home, I'd get that same thing, the spiciness, the minty the shaving cream part, and then later on, I'd start getting a little bit of smoke from vetiver and stuff. So it's quite a complex scent, that's for sure. There's probably a bunch of different notes in here. And it just smells pretty good. Definitely a spicy scent, I would say. I'm not sure if there's a ton of musk in here. There probably is. It smells kind of a little bit musky. Maybe there's a little bit of leatheriness. But I think this scent smells like great at night, especially. Just for some reason, it has that cooling sort of minty shaving cream part, and it's kind of leathery. It goes into, and you get the spiciness and all that stuff. It's a great, like a nighttime fragrance, in my opinion. Great kind of coolness and spiciness and all that sort of thing that's in here. I don't. I'm gonna look up at the notes what's in here, but so in the other fragrances I have, I just thought I'd kind of compare them. Well, let's take you know, Azar Peron, for example. Let's compare that. Azar Peron is nowhere near as spicy. It's kind of more elegant. I mean, there's a little bit of spice, like a sandalwood or something, but it's not. Like, this is like rough pine trees and pine needles and just a ton of like smoky moss or something. Azar doesn't really have that. Azar actually has kind of a little bit of a sandalwood type of sweetness to it. But yeah, I love the Azar. Let's see another fragrance, which I think is probably more similar. That would be Paco Rabanne. Paco Rabanne. So Paco Rabanne is much more, you know, green smelling, kind of like the bottle. This is much more, you can definitely say, it's got like some crisp lime in it. You can definitely say this is like a shaving cream type of soap. That's what it smells like. It smells like almost exactly like a green shaving foam you have in the bathroom. I quite like the Paco Rabanne, that's for sure too. This one's more dark, a ton more mossy, and quite a bit kind of more spicy in a way. It's got quite a ton of spice in this. So for that reason, I'm thinking maybe it's actually closer to the Aramis brand. You know, these type of Aramis, not the original one. So this is 900. 900 has spice in it too. It's got patchouli. So yeah, this is definitely spicy. So I'd say, yeah, it's on the same level of spice. Of course, this one's like a more floral sort of, like rose, I think it is, and civet perhaps, but it's got quite a lot of spice, especially patchouli is in there, and it's kind of similar to Drakkar Noir in that. I mean, Drakkar Noir in that one. This is a spicy scent. Verbena by Aramis. So if I smell the Havana by Aramis, I actually got it just because of the name. I never smelled it before, but I saw it one time at a store I went to, and I think it was 20 something bucks, maybe it was 30 bucks, but I just wanted to get it. Well, anyways, I know it doesn't smell that spicy out of the cap, but I know this is like an insanely spicy fragrance. It's got like a sweetness, like a kind of narcotic sort of sweetness, like tobacco leaves or something. I think it's supposed to be like tobacco flowers because it's Havana from Cuba, you know. But it's pretty good. Definitely a very strong fragrance, and not something you know ever wear to work or like someplace like that. But it's pretty good. I haven't really worn it much, but pretty good. Like on your days off or something. And then So lastly, let's compare it to Obsession from that. Say another 80 cents, so I figured I'd compare it. Yeah, this is like a very nice smelling scent. It's kind of got the non-spiciness, similar to like an Azaro. Comparing like Azaro. Like Azaro's more soapy or more shampooy. This one's definitely a lot sweeter, a lot more kind of enticing sort of way. And it smells like amber. There's a ton of amber in this. So it's not at all like Drakkar Noir. Drakkar Noir is just rough, like you're. It's almost like sandpaper or something, like a dark moss, spicy, mossy sandpaper. That's what it smells like in terms of spice. So finally, I'll just, for the hell of it, let's compare it to Cool Water. See what the difference is here. Cool Water. Nope, Cool Water is almost sort of a watery, light, kind of pink bubblegum sort of smell I get out of this a lot. Because it's lavender and peppermint. I actually thought this was super generic when I got it, but I kind of liking it more and more the more I use it because it's not bad. Sort of a casual scent. So anyways, yeah, the Drakkar Noir. It's definitely a pretty good scent. I don't know if you could really wear this to work though. This is more out and about, like I was saying, like a nighttime type of scent. Um, like to be going on a date or something like that. If you're riding your girlfriend like on a motorcycle, going someplace at night. I don't know, but kind of something like that. It's just pretty. Seems like a pretty cool fragrance for that. So, anyways, the Guy Laroche website has. They only have two fragrances now. One is Fiji, which is a women's fragrance, and then I think I'd actually like to kind of smell that for some reason. But so they have Fiji, and then they have Drakkar Noir. So Drakkar Noir, what they say is Drakkar Noir embodies strength, insolence, and emotion. Powerful scent in an explosive blend featuring lavender, lemon, mandarin, orange top notes with warm, spicy, herbaceous heart ending on a powerful woody base. So I think this bottle will probably open up a little bit more as I use it. I'll get more used to the scent. I mean, it's brand new. Sometimes bottles are like that. But what they list for the top notes is basil, rosemary, green mint, verbena, lavender, lemon. For the mid is Angelica, wormwood, juniper, and coriander. For the base it's oak moss, patchouli, cedar, pine needle, and balsam fir. So it's got like a ton of sort of, it's got a few herbs at the top, but rosemary is kind of spicy. It's got a lot of spicy things in here, a lot of kind of green sort of bitter notes and kind of some tangy notes and some like things like lemon and um, coriander, which actually kind of smells a bit like a tropical sort of verbena orangey aspect to it. So it's quite green scent and quite spicy too, especially wormwood. If you ever smelled wormwood, because it grows wild around here, um, it's kind of got a medicinal green note. I guess yeah, you could say it smells like wormwood a bit. Actually, it's kind of got like a medicinal, slightly sharp kind of bitter, almost like a. It always like anytime I pick a piece off and smell it or something, and it kind of reminds me of those little nose capsules which you break and kind of wake somebody up because it's such a strong sort of smell. It kind of makes me think of those. I don't know why, but so basil, rosemary, green mint, verbena, lavender, lemon, and angelica, wormwood, juniper, and coriander. So then it just gets more and more woody and spicy, like oak moss, patchouli, cedar, pine needles, and balsam fir, which is actually an excellent fragrance, but quite woody, quite dusty, quite spicy. Um, and then it's got some fresh aspects like lavender and sort of some tangy aspects. I guess maybe it's the coriander and juniper and the touch of lemon and stuff, and kind of the green mint is what I really like out of this. I guess you can smell it a little bit, but anyways, that's kind of my impression and a comparison, I guess, on Drakkar Noir. So I just thought I'd kind of talk about that for a little bit. So check you later.